Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our Happy New Year installment of Travel News Weekly by Turnpikes.com for December 29th, 2025. I'm Danny Pryor reporting. We look first this week to recap the coming toll increases, many of which are kicking in New Year's Day, like the toll increases on the Ohio Turnpike, or this weekend, as on the Pennsylvania Turnpike and other shorter toll roads in Pennsylvania, including PA 43, PA 66, the Southern Connector, and I-376. That's the Beaver Valley Expressway. The 8 toll bridges operated by the Delaware River Joint Toll Bridge Commission will be getting costlier this week as well. Those include the I-78 commuter bridge, the Scudder Falls toll bridge, and the Trenton-Morrisville bridge, among others. And that brings us into New Jersey, where tolls are also going up despite recent calls for intervention from the governor's office. And those tolls are going up Thursday on both the New Jersey Turnpike and the Garden State Parkway. Cashless tolling will be taking effect this weekend on the Atlantic City Expressway. The South Jersey Transportation Authority has been displaying a countdown clock on their site to prepare drivers for the conversion, although it is hard to miss given the construction of cashless tolling gantries across the roadway. Cashless tolling is also coming to the Everett Turnpike in New Hampshire, although not until next week. Now, we inadvertently reported last week it was the Blue Star Turnpike that was going cashless before we corrected our report. Obviously, that was an error, and we do apologize. Once again, the Everett Turnpike in New Hampshire is going cashless at the Bedford Plaza. That happens on January 8th. In New York and New York City Metro, all the Port Authority bridges and tunnels, along with all of the MTA bridges and tunnels, will be seeing a toll increase. That'll be happening January 4th. That's Sunday, so back to work next week means a higher fare as well. Toll increases will impact you a bit farther west, including for trucks of all sizes in Illinois, which will be raising tolls on small, medium, and large truck classes, but not on passenger cars. Those rates remain the same going into 2026, which has been the practice in Illinois for the past few years. One more major set of toll increases to tell you about. This one will impact you on the bridges of the Bay Area Toll Authority, including the lengthy San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge and the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge in the San Francisco area. That's along with about a half dozen other bridges on key commuter routes in the Bay Area, including the Dumbarton Bridge, which just happens to take traffic to the Bayfront Expressway, which runs in front of the offices of Facebook. Again, all of the toll increases we have mentioned kick in either on New Year's Day or at the end of this weekend. Other things to watch for in the new year: the first anniversary of Manhattan's congestion pricing, which falls under the auspices of New York's MTA, is happening January 5th. That's Monday. But will there be another year of the program? U.S. District Judge Louis Lyman will hear arguments January 28th about whether the Trump administration may rescind federal approvals for congestion pricing that were granted during the Biden administration. Both sides are expected to make oral arguments before the judge on separate motions for summary judgment. And in case you missed it, a court case in Oklahoma is going to move forward into the evidence discovery phase in the new year. That's after a county court judge earlier this month refused to throw out a lawsuit filed earlier in 2025 by Oklahoma's now former state Senate leader Stratton Taylor, who seeks to stop tolling on a 10-mile section of the Will Rogers Turnpike. Most travelers will know the Will Rogers is I-44 between Tulsa and Joplin, Missouri, and the area in question sits between US 412 just northeast of Tulsa and the Claremore exit, which is for Oklahoma State Highway 20. The lawsuit also seeks to recover and refund tolls paid by drivers who have used that section of the Will Rogers Turnpike. We will keep you posted. That will wrap things up for this week. For an abbreviated brief for the holiday, we wish you and your loved ones a very safe and happy New Year. Celebrate responsibly, please, and remember to avoid distracted driving. Happy New Year once again. I'm Danny Pryor for Turnpikes.com, the Turnpike Authority.